Okay, let's go again. I've been looking forward to this. So, we're gonna do the last load of pasta, I think. It is Saturday, January 18th at the time of recording, and I just I just woke up from a nap, and yeah, well, better thing to do. I mean, the truck guy in the game's rested. I'm rested, so let's start it up and let's get going. First things first, we're gonna need to look at the map to see where we're going. We're gonna pick up the cargo from, let's see, here. And then we're gonna go south to, Syracuse. It's down here, so it's not very far this time.
Time to get the job
But, I
done.
mean, we can do a short load. We're not, long distance, you know, I'm not a long distance princess. Am I right? So let's go. Yeah, like I said, I just woke up from a nap. I was playing around with my son in his room, and all of a sudden he wanted to go to his cousin who doesn't live very far from here. It's just walking distance. So, and I thought, yeah, go ahead. And he left, but I just kind of stayed there in his bed, and yeah, all of a sudden, the rest of the family comes to wake me up. So I slept for an hour. I don't normally do that, but yeah, man, that was something. Maybe a new hobby, That time, I didn't think I was that old, but you never know when it hits you, right?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
So thank you for last session, for joining in. If you watched that one, I got some very nice feedback from people who like it, and I appreciate that very much. Of course, that was great to hear. Some people, or at least one, asked if I could do some streaming, and I don't know. I don't really know how it works or how it would work, because I'm just sitting here recording this now, so I might as well, I guess
At the roundabout,
could just stream it as well. But we'll see. I'm not against the idea at all. It might be fun, Have some live interactions. I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to plan though, because I don't really know when I can take the time to do this. I'm trying to get at my my responsibilities. Of course, comes first. So, but yeah, that could be absolutely be fun.
Caution. Please watch the
speeding.
speed limit.
And I was looking at a stream. So the company that makes the game, they do quite often they do like live streams, and the live streams they end up as you can watch it afterwards as well. That format is a lot better for me because I don't know, I can't always tune in. Anyway, they had this last stream was like a community stream, and they had this guy. He was a very, I'm about as I'm about as small as a content creator can be. I am amazed at how many people were watching my last video. Like, it wasn't by YouTube standards, it was nothing, but for me, it was way more than I had expected. So, I am really happy about that, and a little scared as well. Like, I don't know what I would do if like 1,000 people were watching. I guess we'll see. What happens? Anyway, this stream, he was kind of So he
At
was
the
this,
roundabout,
you
take
know,
the first exit.
mega truck content creator or whatever.
Exit
And he had
down.
built this fantastic looking, like, truck setup and that he uses for his stream. I'll find some. I'll post. Well, I guess I'll post the link in the description to his.
Get ready.
Well, I'll post the link to the thing that I was looking at. You can take a look at it yourself and listen in if you want to. It was quite interesting. So he had this. Oh, here we go. This is the. Apparently, the company that we're going to pick up the pasta from is a airport. Yeah, that makes sense. Alha Airport. I don't know why the Italian pasta would be at an airport, though. It feels kind of shady to me. Are they not, producing this themselves? Is that their whole
Turn right.
thing? Anyway, we're going to pick it up here. And we can see the pickup point is right here. So I don't think it's going to be too hard. We'll see. Anyway, this guy, so he had this amazing looking, like I guess a truck cab. I want to say cockpit, but that is like airplane speak, I suppose. So this cab built up with like every dashboard and shifters and wooden steering wheel. It was amazing to see. And this guy had a really, sad story. How he got into it, because it was like injuries, left him, couldn't really work or whatever. You can listen in. You can get the story. I'm not gonna try to retell it. I might miss too much, too much information. Anyway, he found some solace in the truck game, and I thought that was interesting because I do too, even though I'm nowhere near a any form of crisis or anything. But yeah, he found solace and meaning in the. So I'm straight, but the cab is not. So I guess we'll kind of load it like this. Actually, you know what? No, let's do it for real. Let's do it nice. I'm gonna place everything straight here. So he was talking quite a lot about how the truck game was therapeutic for him, and like I said last time, I wholeheartedly agree on that. Even though like him and me are on completely different, takeoff points, because he's had this traumatic experience, which I obviously didn't. There we go. This is much straighter. This is nice. This feels good. Okay. Let's load the cargo up. And then we need to get fuel. Remind me to get fuel, because I don't want to run out in the middle of a highway or anything.
Ready to roll.
Okay, we're set. Loaded. Parking brake is off. Okay, let's see distance. It's going to be 395 kilometers, so not too far. Real life expected time is 20 minutes. And so it's a short one for today. Bear with me. I'll bring you along once. But I can't say no to jobs. It'll ruin the company. So I was listening into this guy talking about, like I said, we have
Turn left.
similar experiences with the game, and it's like, he was also mentioning the community is fucking huge. Like, so many games, so many people playing this game.
Get ready to turn right.
Even though it's like, there's even no end state to this.
Turn right.
So if you just play it, you go into a, like a job dispatcher thing, and it's like, these are the jobs available in the city you're at for the trailer that you have, and you get to pick one of those, and it's pretty random. Like, go from this city to this city, you deliver this, and then that's done. You get a bit of currency, And, well, take a look at the jobs that are available in your current city, and it's a bunch of randomized jobs. So there's no end state. You'll never be, you'll never be done. Much like in real life, for sure. Because I suppose, like, the last piece of cargo will never ever be delivered, because it's just constant demand of everything all the time, all at once. But, and I know some people that can't really deal with that because they want an end state if you're kind of like a completionist. There are some completionist aspect of this game too, of course, like we looked at with driving on 100% of the roads. I know some people geek out on that, and they want to, want to make sure that they put their truck on, that they explore 100% of the map. And like I feel it's, I look forward to exploring 100% of the map. I'm not going to chase it, but I mean that's cool. Of course, you want to see everything. But that's that's not me, and that's not that's not where I'm interested. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a job in Sweden where I was delivering diesel fuel from northern Norway, like as far up north as you can come. I can't remember this. It's the city was called Kirkenes. And I was taking this fuel to a Swedish city called Sundsvall, and it's not very far. Well, it's not nothing. And then when I got there, there was a delivery to go back the same route I took. So I took that job and I went back to Kirkenes, same route, exactly the same route, same road, same intersection, same border crossing, same everything. Just on the other, like, northern bound. And so I deliver it to Kirkenes, unload it, and then look at what's available. And, but another diesel run south to Sundsvall. So I took that. So I kept going, like I kept going back and forth between those two cities. I think I did it maybe like, I don't know, 4 times. And, don't really matter to me. I even find that fun because it's the recognition of being like, oh, I'm here again. Now I know where I am. Like I know the route. I'm familiar with it. It's not going to be a problem. Not that the game is, between you and me, it's not very well. I mean, it is not very challenging. Some parking, sometimes, but no one's here for the challenge. We're here to relax, right? So where was I going with this? Oh, the end state. Yeah. It'll just keep going forever. And, some people don't like that. They want to be able to 100% a game. And I completely understand that. I've done that too, like in games that, that kind of have that set up. Oh, let's see.
Finding a new route.
Auto carry. I suppose that's us. Yeah, we're
Turn
truck.
right.
That's truck in Italian. Look, we're learning a lot. We know there's a city called Catanzaro. We don't know how to pronounce it. And we also know that auto carry is truck in Italian. Can you imagine what good stuff are growing here? Is this a vineyard? There are some nice people staying around. Okay, we're gonna refuel. Okay, so let me show you kind of. I can just refuel here from the truck. That is perfectly fine. But I like to roleplay a little bit. So, I'm in this. Here we go. This is the external camera. So now I'm outside the truck. I can kind of move the camera around. Take a look at the beauty. And I like this. So I can refuel the truck. I mean, I can refuel the truck from the internal view as well. But I kind of like to move out of it and, get out of the truck. Just refuel, just kind of get the... I don't know why, but I like this part of driving, you know, when you're on a road trip. Just stopping at like a random... There we go, it's full. 587 liters for 964 euros. It's expensive. You can kind of just watch the traffic go by. I don't know why I like to do this, but I do. Okay. Enough about that. Let's continue. I also like to roll down the window sometimes, listen to the engine. And just like this. It is like someone made this. There's postcards and storefronts and, you know, people. That's nice. Okay, let's get going. Finally, we're on the road, on the highway. Oh, and the vineyard, or whatever it is. That is fantastic. I'm gonna roll the window up when we get to speed, because as you can tell, it's pretty loud. It is a good loud though. Hey man, this view. So now we're in southern Italy. And like, obviously they make, you know, they make the game, you know, at the whatever country they are portraying best. I have a friend, a good friend of mine, who's he lives in Greece. And he was watching me play, and he didn't think it was, you know, really a proper representation of the state of the roads of Greece. Apparently, they have a couple potholes over there, and like, obviously this game is not going to portray the negative parts. It's going to be like driving a, like I said last time, like driving a memory or a postcard. But you know, I can appreciate that too. Life's hard enough as it is. Man, my geography is not knowledge is not the best. Like
Keep right.
it's the Atlantic Ocean, right? Or is it not? Oh man, I don't know if I just made a fool of myself.
Keep left.
I never was much of a water person. Like, well, I mean, oh shit, what is this?
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. What I was going to say is, I have never been a water person, so I've never been, you know, drawn to the lakes or oceans or whatever. I mean, I enjoyed swimming when I was a kid. But never really cared much about, you know, going on vacation to see the ocean or whatnot. But then everything about that changed. I started kayaking, so now I'm very much a water person. I would like to live by a large body of water. But, you know, I'm not the only one who wants that. So we'll see. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get a house by the water. Right now I live, like, perfect for the kids. They have their best friends, you know, as neighbors. It's like, you can see the school from from my window over here. It's great for them, but when they move out, I don't know. I don't think I'll stay here.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Hopefully, I can move to a house by a lake. Just be able to step outside, take the kayak under my arm, and just walk to the water. That'd be nice. Oh, it looks like we are going to go on a ferry. Does it not? This looks like a harbor.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm ready. Oh.
Turn right, and then continue straight on.
These
Go
X
straight
marks obviously means that we can't go there. So that the AI traffic can go there, but I can't. They gotta, I suppose, I mean, they can't make every road accessible because that would just end up being, you know, they have to make every road. So they do these X signs to make it look normal, but just to show you that, you know, can't go there.
Go straight on. Turn left.
We're in Villa San Giovanni. I want to pronounce it in my pretend Italian so bad, but I'm not going to do it. Porto, that's harbor. Or port. The port of Villa San Giovanni. That's where we're going. I didn't think there was a...
Get ready to turn
We need to
left.
cross water on the way. Need to look at a real map, see what this looks
Turn
like.
left.
Okay.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I always get nervous when I'm gonna board a boat. Like in real life, I can feel it spilling over now. Like, oh my god. You know, gotta find your lane. Sit and wait for the ferries in this game are a lot more, you know, they are on call. So you just, while you're about to see what it looks like, it's nothing too, you know, nothing too fancy. You just drive up on the boat and then, you know, hit enter and it'll just, it's like with sleeping or refueling or loading. Oh yeah, sleeping or loading cargo, it's just a black screen. And then you're magically at the destination. But I guess, I mean, what else is there? What are they gonna make, you know, ferry simulator? That'd be weird. Walk around on deck, just go into the trucker's lounge. You know, it'd be cool though, but... So you see the green icon there? We just gotta park there, and that's where we, you know, enable the thing. So
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
okay, here we go. let's see what travel destinations we have. Oh, I see. Oh, it's just tiny. You can almost see it on the map. Oh, I didn't know this was so this is an island? It's probably everyone knows. Everyone probably knows this except for me. It's like, oh, it's the island of
Reroute.
uh, something that I probably already know. Okay, enough about that. Let's keep going. So today, I think I've been thinking about this nap. I can't can't get it out of my head. Like, I don't feel like I'm, I'm like sick or ill or whatever. So I guess I guess I'm just growing old. I suppose it could be that we're in what we now in Sweden we've entered, and probably a lot of other countries too. We call it I think it's called the ox weeks or something like that. It's like this this time frame in
and then turn
the
left.
beginning of the year where we ask where we're done with all the holidays and it's really long until the next set of holidays. We're in that now, and the week that like I said, it's Saturday today, and well, the week that we just finished, it was the first whole week where I went to work every day of the week, because the previous weeks of this year was like spattered with days off for like holidays of different varieties. So I think maybe that and the combination with just growing old is maybe take a nap.
Go
And I'm also
straight on.
conflicted how I feel about it. Like, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Here you can see the distance in the mirror to the one in front of me. But like I said, also this game makes me want to go traveling. I would want to walk on these sidewalks, just looking for something to eat. Just
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
and there's like, you'll see. I intend to go to show you, all the different countries that are available. What was that? It was close. So you can see all the countries, and like every country is just, and I assume it's like that in real world too. It's just so beautiful, this world. Oh, there's so much good. There's bad stuff too, like I like to think of it like there's enough bad stuff to focus on that you can do it for an entire lifetime. So you gotta remember to focus on the good things too, especially in hard times, or times of worry rather.
Go straight on.
See how the yellow car disappears completely in front of the dashboard, but thankfully I have the mirror where I can see it. It's gotta be scary just driving these huge things in real life. Just the idea of not seeing, something in front of you. Okay, status report. We have 206 kilometers to go, so we've done about half. 10 minutes left. A lot of varying terrain, like altitude in Italy, I suppose. You got a lot of bridges, a lot of slopes, living up there on the slopes.
straight on.
And remember,
Caution.
we're going to
Please mind
Syracuse, or Syracuse, as it's spelled in Italian, I think. That's what it says on my little trip organizer thing. Show you what it looks like. No, I could not. Oh, it's raining. There we go. My toll booth. We are going to get in the telepass lane so we don't have to do the Biglieto. Takes forever. We're just gonna cruise on through it. Hey, Arla, Swedish company. I wonder if it would be possible to. Maybe we should try that sometime and navigate via real-world map and signs. Like if it would be possible to find your way, just using. Well, we could use Raoul, the owl here. He's always looking north, so he's a compass for sure. And just use a map, and then like a real-world map, and then the signs, just to see if it would be possible. Like use the real-world map to look at which cities you're supposed to look for in the Alfa Romeo's letting us. Wow, what's like he stops and yeah, I guess that's it's happened to me. I bet it's happened to you too a million times, where you get into a situation where it's not obvious who needs to go first, so you stop, the other guy stops, and you wait, and the other person waits, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'll go, and he's like, or she is like, oh, I'll go, and you both go, and then you both stop, and it's just, I don't know, it happens to me all the time. I drive like in the middle of my city. It is like in the middle of most cities, it's an absolute disaster to drive. I'm very used to it, so for me it's not a problem. But that kind of situation happens all the time, and I appreciate it. It's fun. You're fighting over who's going to be the nicest. That's a luxury to have. So we're on the same island, if it is island, as Palermo. And I've heard of Palermo. There are a lot of bars called, and pizza places called Palermo.
Keep left.
Never heard of Catania. Ever heard of Catanzaro? There was a lot of places that I haven't heard of. A lot of cities that I don't know, but you know, driving around like this, it's decreasing my non-knowledge. I'm actually gonna go to gonna go out on a date with my wife, and we're gonna see this this comedian who's very funny, Swedish guy, and we're gonna go to an Italian restaurant, finally. And I was looking at the menu, and man, I gotta read it to you or something sometime before. It's a couple weeks, so I probably keep. I'm so psyched about this. Gonna go see the show, and then afterwards we're gonna go for dinner this Italian restaurant, and we chose the romantic package. So hopefully they're gonna position it a little bit, you know, to the side, and they said that it was gonna be like a romantic set table. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it's you know, rose petals and all the good stuff. I've never been that kind of person that goes for that stuff, but man, I'm looking forward to it a lot. And I was looking at the menu, and man, I have a hard time deciding. It's gonna be like at least at least a 3-course meal. I'm not much of a dessert guy, but you know, the entree and main dish. Man, I had so much stuff that maybe I'll have a 3-course meal with 3 main dishes. I don't know. We'll see. Sounded delicious, because part of me feels that, you know, if I'm going to an Italian restaurant, I want to, you know, I want to have pasta, of course. But, you know, they had, you know, so much. Oh shit! This is gonna be. These guys don't always wait, so I'm gonna I'm gonna be safe and brake. I don't want to crush the other guy in the left lane. So I want pasta because, you know, I think I've had pasta at an Italian restaurant once or twice in my life. Maybe, I'm not even sure, you know.
Exit. Right.
So naturally, you know, you want that, but just, man, looking at the other items on that menu is mouth-watering.
At the roundabout.
I'm not a big food guy. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't geek out on food.
Exit now.
I don't enjoy cooking. And I'm not, you know, I'm not a snob at all. Like, I don't need it to be, you know, fancy. I actually drink a lot of these, you know, shakes,
Take the second exit.
meal shakes, just to get it over with. Like, not, you know, dinner with family is, of course, you know, sit down and have a real meal. But, you know, lunch and breakfast and just to throw away, I can't really be bothered with it. With that said, though, love a good meal. I just wish I was more into, making it. But I'm not, unfortunately. I love I love being served a good meal. That's that's what I love. By someone who is geeking out about it. That's the best. Because then I get both, to listen to someone talking about the thing that they love, and some great food. But I don't really have a preference, though. Like I think of myself as I can eat anything. Most of the food I eat is vegan. But I am not a vegan, at least not anymore. So like whenever there's a well-made plate, I am all in. Okay, we're here. Wow, that was really fast. Time flies when I'm yapping. Let's see if we can find what is this car for? I don't recognize this. Where is...
We are finished.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Somewhere on the... Oh, okay, so we see the tire marks on the ground there. I think we're going to kind of follow them. Just go in a circle and then position the back end of the truck facing the right way, and then the reversing itself looks like it's not going to be too difficult. This looks like a grocery store. An empty parking lot. Maybe it's a Sunday. Wow, of course there's no one here because they don't have the pasta. Just give it 20 minutes after we're done, this place is gonna be full with Italians who want their favorite food. Manitou. Manitou are... Someone is delivering shocks to and suspicious to grocery store. Or well, I mean, I did hear heard the argument before that Manitou shocks mostly consist of yogurt, so maybe it's not too crazy to see the trailer in front of the grocery store. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you own Manitou shocks. They're probably fine. It was just a joke. Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, I'm okay to unload, but like I said, I want to keep it neat. And not be the laughing stock of my peers. Oh, this is straight. This feels straight. You want to go out? Take a look? See how straight it is? Let's do that. We've got time. Okay, we're outside. Oh, sorry. It's not super straight. It can be straighter. Let's straighten her out, and then we'll unload this. Here we go. There we go. I'll take it. Okay, let's unload and take a look at some stats. Okay. Stats. 427 kilometers. 36. Fuel economy, 36 liter per 100 kilometers. That's good. That's Wait, no, that's super bad. Sorry. I was over. Wow. Okay. Moving on. No damage. That's good. 30 minutes from Catanzaro to Syracuse. Or Syracusa. Sorry. With the beautiful Scanias. Pasta. Plan 389, real 427. I wonder what I did to make it go up that far. I don't think I missed much. Interesting. We made 8,172. Taxes, other costs, fuel costs, 303. Can't get away from those. Transport was the only one. So, yeah, not too shabby. So, yeah, that was it for today. Thank you for coming to my truck talk, and take care of yourself. Bye.